Played a lot easier.
Ace in the window. It comes ace 7-7. How about that?
I told you I love this call with ace 7 suited by the main event champion. He just knows when he's going to flop full houses.
Intuition.
Just knows he's going to outflop the 2 jacks. Makes it look so easy.
Grafton leads for 300K.
Let's watch the master, huh? Look at this. Little eye contact, little smirk.
Makes the call. Another ace on the turn.
And now, this is ridiculous because it's going to be hard for Grafton to think, all right, what aces would Hossein call me with pre that he's not 3-betting? Would he really call with ace X suited? The answer is maybe yes some of the time. Hossein's sort of an old school player, goes with his gut.
Check, check on the turn. Oh yeah, just quads on the river for the World Series of Poker main event champion.
What in the world? This is why you call with ace 7 suited pre. Look at this board.
Aces full of jacks
Grafton has
for Grafton. It's quads for Hossein Ensan.
Absolutely no reason to believe that his hand isn't best. He's going to try and get value from worse full houses.
Yeah, we thought a pretty good flop for Hossein. 7's full, then he turned to aces full, then he rivered quads.
Look at this, the overbet $2 million. We know Hossein is simply going to put it in, and Grafton is going to have to shrug it. Say, what in the world?
How many people are going to make quads on me today?
The shove is for a bit over 3.4 million.
Every ace in the deck, nearly every 7 in the deck.
You have to call.
How much? So 1.4 million?
Yeah.
So 1.4.
Rough start for Sam Grafton. He's run into some hands to begin day 3. Does use a time extension.
I'm so happy when that is going
There's just no bluffs here.
You heard Grafton.
No
he was
fold
thrilled
equity.
when that ace popped up. To your
sure.
point,
In his mind, he was value betting against worse full houses.
The only thing is you're such an animal, you might actually bluff here. Like, you might think it's a chop.
You can see after 30 minutes how forward.
He's way too happy.
Okay, great. How bad do I run? That was the time bank I did.
Another one.
Another one, okay.
Another time bank used.
That's a big it's a bit greedy for me.
Oh.
Does toss it into the muck.
Yeah.
And Rob has flopped 2 pair and open ender. Luke, no messing around. Pot it with that top set. Yeah, it's one of these things as well. Rob loved his hand when that flop came down, but as soon as the person from the small blind comes smashing pot, you're like, oh, I've got a straight draw. Yeah.
I think he's pretty happy with it, but I don't think he's got any cause to do anything but call.
Cool, he does. You got the button. So important in PLO. Every time the board changes, and there's so many different combinations as opposed to hold them. Like having position is so big.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually, I mean, a 7 or 8 would have been the dream. Give Rob a full house. But
yeah.
Not complaining. It's £29,000 in the pot, and you've just gone to 100%.
Yep, that'll be his. And any of the chips that happen to come in will be his also.
And you check, and well, Rob, I don't hate this. He's got the 2 pairs down the bottom. He could easily have a house here, right? I mean,
yeah, any
and he's
9-10 jack or anything like that that
yeah,
that Luke has is.
they can't call here,
fold.
like, yeah. And it's 10 into 30. It's a 1/3 pot bet. Obviously, nah, you just have to shut down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, good thing for him is he's made it straight, so he doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible that that Rob talks himself into a value bet, having the top 2 boat cards.
He changed the size of the value bet at the last second.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a tell.
That'll be a very well saved 5,000 there.
Yeah, so what he's thinking, there's a good chance Luke's got a king with some sort of straight draw.
Yeah, if he's got
Like king 9-10 and
ace king jack 10 or something like that.
well, with a rude awakening here as he gets check raised. I mean, this is the problem going for thin for value, isn't it? Sometimes you put yourself in these kind of spots.
Yeah, and now Rob's thinking, well, I've got an 8 and a 7.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, actually, maybe the value bet's not as thin when you've got the 8 and the 7, right? You block the houses.
And he thinks like, oh, I can just fold if he raises, and now he's been raised, he's thinking, oh, actually.
Hang on, it's Luke Schwartz. Full flush, you know, he's capable.
Yep.
I'm not going to ask you this time. 35.
It's only 20.
No.
Roberto flops the nut flush draw. Frederick's aces are best at the moment.
Everybody happy.
Everybody intrigued by this flop. Some action.
Yeah, and Frederick letting it soak in. We suspect Roberto should have some Broadway sort of holdings on the button. Obviously, we can see he has the nut flush draw, and Luigi likely to have hit this flop as well. It's exactly what's happened here. Decision time again for Luigi. Almost $1 million in the middle, and he has 1.2 behind. If we shove, do we suspect we're getting called? Likely, right? What do we give Roberto credit for? We know a queen is going to look us up. Frederick did continue in this pot. Have to be a little bit wary about him. I like this. Just call. Try and make our hand on the turn.
More than 1.1 million in the middle. It's a blank on the turn, the 4 of hearts.
Yeah, and that is obviously clean for Frederick. I would be undeterred in this spot. Never worried about Luigi having me beat. And trying to get max value from Roberto. And, of course, denying equity from all of those draws. We need to put the pedal to the metal here. And let's bet something healthy, upwards of 800,000.
$675K is the bet on the turn.
Roberto now still getting a pretty good price. Implied odds after putting in an additional 675, being better than 4-1. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Roberto rips it in.
Oh, this is absolutely bananas. This looks like potentially a set. Would he do that with 2 10s? Very likely now with the presence of another flush draw. This is really twisted stuff by Roberto. My goodness.
After just calling on the flop, the Party Poker Team Pro rips it in there on the turn with the ace-5 of spades.
374.
Max pressure
3,700,000.
put on Frederick Anderson.
This is really disgusting stuff, and we have the ace of hearts in our hand. We can eliminate that sort of combo. So what is it? Could he settle on maybe king jack of hearts? Was it just the spade flush draw initially, or would he play a flop set just like this?
5 seconds.
Has some time extension cards. We expect he'll be using some. There's one. Stare down from the Swede. Can he find the call?
Just trying to pick up any bit of tell or nervousness, something uncomfortable about Roberto, and he is just poised. Brutal spot.
Another time extension used, another 30 seconds to act.
He's going to try and find some more stuff that he can beat. How about Queen X of spades? Certainly have to consider that holding. Question is, would he ever just move it in? Big gulp there.
Another time extension. Does the shove look even stronger, considering he still had Luigi to act?
I don't really think you're worried about Luigi. He only had 900 and some thousand left.
But could that look stronger to Frederick?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't think so. We already knew that it didn't matter, right? If you have a monster, you almost would want to call again.
I think that's the last of it as far as his time extension cards go. So the final 30 seconds left to act. If he does not act, his hand will be declared dead, which will be just fine for that man, Roberto Romanello. Putting Frederick to the test.
There are just so many hands he could have here that would be draws. I mean, think about it. 5-6 of spades, what do you do with that?
5 seconds. 3, 2.
Countdown is on.
Wow.
And there is the laydown.
What do I have? If you want to see it, you can see it, or you can wait 30 minutes. I want to say.
He wants to
Sure.
see.
8, 9 hearts.
He will see the ace-5 of spades.